morning from Animal Kingdom. The park just opened for extra magic hours. I'm a little bit out of breath because we're hot-footing it down to Pandora to get on Flight of Passage. But I just heard someone say that the wait time is already an hour. Is that true? Are they just saying it's an hour just to kind of put people off? I'm gonna go and try and find out. Let's see what it's like. Seriously, these guys have a way bigger stride than I do. Whew. Not much further though. Okay, we've weighed up our options. The queue is really big. We do have a fast pass for it later. So we're gonna go and see what it's like over at Navi River Journey. We don't have a fast pass for that at all this entire trip. So really, if we're gonna queue up for one of them, it should be this. Let's go see what that's like. Navi River Journey, I can see has a 5-minute wait, so let's just go straight on that.
I asked for a sausage, and there's no sausage.
Oh.
Egg and tomato.
It's just egg and tomato sauce. Egg and a tomato.
No, I asked for a sausage one, and they give me an egg one.
So apart from Scott's error, we're here having breakfast at Yak and Yeti. Kai and I have got the same thing. We've got the breakfast bowl, and honestly, I'm not sure I can remember completely what's in it, but I know it's got bacon, and you had me at bacon. What else is in it?
I can't remember.
Potato, scrambled egg.
Onion, pepper.
Looks good. We've got juices. Scott's got some hash browns, and hopefully in a minute he'll have a sausage and egg muffin as well. Absolutely nothing for the way you look. The benefit of coming on Kali River Rapids is that you do start to cool down a little bit when it's really hot like today. Seriously, my dress is so wet, it feels like 5 times heavier now. Second fast pass of the day is Dinosaur. It's starting to get really hot now, so we're going to ride this one, and then we're going to go and get ourselves a nice frozen beverage.
Hello. I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. The Dino Institute has created the Time Rover, an amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs.
If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures. Oh, and one more thing. Those locked coordinates? We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguanodon, then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong? Let's roll!
Okay, now, let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Hadrosaurus.
Identify! Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian. We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsognathus.
What's happening? Four-wheel drive, move it!
So that is going to do it for us at Animal Kingdom for today. It's around lunchtime. We're going to go back to the hotel for a few hours, hang there for a bit, just relax and cool down. And then this evening we have dinner in Epcot. We're going to be having dinner during illuminations at Mexico, so we're going to be right on the water to see all that happening. Also, I can't believe we're almost a week into this thing and we've only been to Epcot once. We're all really feeling withdrawal symptoms, so we need to get back there and enjoy it some more. I'm also not quite sure at this stage when we're going to make it back to Animal Kingdom before we leave, but we definitely want to get back because we still haven't been here at night, believe it or not. And all the times that we've come to Disney World, we've never done an evening in Magic Kingdom, and that has to be put right this holiday, I hope, please. So it is a couple hours later. We're now back at Wilderness Lodge. We're just taking some time to kind of just chill out and hang here. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to give you a bit of a resort tour. It's probably not going to be a full resort tour, but just show you all kind of our favorite places around the resort, show you the DVC areas as well, like the pool. And then I was going to do a room tour for you today, but actually, because tonight is our last night, tomorrow morning everything's going to be packed up and it's going to be nice and clear in here. So tomorrow morning is going to be a much better opportunity to do that. So if you want to see the room tour of our one-bedroom villa, then check out next week's vlog. So when you leave our room, you'll find that we're actually very close to the lobby. We're in room 6106 and the lobby is in fact just around the corner. The elevators are just there. Looks like someone has a birthday. And then the lobby is right here. So we are on the 6th floor, which means we're quite high up, but it does mean we have the best views of the best lobby on Disney property, in our opinion. And looking down from the center, you've got down to the left there, you've got registration and check-in. You've got some nice comfortable seating in the center. Over to the right side, you've got the Whispering Canyon Cafe. And if I just lean a little further, you've got the huge fireplace down there in the corner with the chimney that runs all the way to the top. And then just turning away to the other side, you've got a view out to the pools and out to Bay Lake. You've also got on the level below a nice little seating area outside that looks onto it. You'd have to get downstairs to the next level to access it though. Just coming around the corner and you'll see here that we have a display of fossils, because the theme of Wilderness Lodge is very heavily focused on the natural history of America and the Native Americans. There are lots of artifacts on display. and obviously that determines a lot of the theming, like the chandeliers here, which are probably one of my favourite parts of the lobby. And then you have the totem poles as well, but we'll see more of those downstairs. Now obviously you can take the elevator to go downstairs, but you don't get to see the coolest parts of this hotel unless you take the stairs. So just heading down these stairs here, we're now going down to the 5th floor, and this is where you find the first cozy corner that I really like. Okay, so we're coming around here, we're now facing the other way in the lobby, so you've got your registration there, Whispering Canyon is down there. And just over here you have a really lovely fire and a couple of armchairs to just sit and relax in. With some artwork on the walls and some of these really pretty lamps that are dotted everywhere. In fact, all the lighting here is really lovely. Just looking back at the lobby, and you see where that totem pole just ends right at the top there. That is the 7th floor, and that I believe is club level. So just behind the totem pole there, you've got an area where they have snacks and drinks available for the people on the club level. Just taking a close-up look at these chandeliers here, and honestly they are so huge I could probably fit inside one of them. I know I'm pretty small, but still that's pretty impressive, right? Okay, and now we're on the 4th floor, and this is where my most favourite part of Wilderness Lodge of all is. You've seen it before because I was hanging out here last night, but this is the really, really cozy corner with the open fire and the armchairs. And there's a sofa back there as well. And it just has the best view of the lobby of all, I think. You're not so far away that you can't see things, but you're high enough up that you can just take in all the wonderful sights. I mean, let's be fair, this lobby is cozy enough that you could sit in any spot and you'd feel like you're in someone's home. Oh look, there's Scott. But there's just something extra special about this corner that I just want to hang here all the time. It really is my favourite place to be. Okay, so we have to back onto ourselves to get down to the next level, and if we come around the corner here, you'll see there's another flight of stairs there. And you'll see as we go down this flight of stairs, it takes us onto a walkway that goes over the main entrance into Wilderness Lodge. Just have to open this huge door first. Okay, so you turn this way and you see the main doors. We go through the other door here, takes us down another flight of stairs again, and this brings us down into the lobby. So that's brought us out just down by Whispering Canyon Cafe. It's a really, really great restaurant if you have kids. They have lots of fun, games, songs in there, that kind of thing. Quite quiet now because they're kind of just doing the lunch service, so if you want to have the fun, then dinner's where it's at. Registration is quite big, and the cast members here have all been really helpful the entire time we've been here. I just can't get my head around how something so huge and on such a grand scale can feel so cozy. It just works. Just next to registration, you've got a walkway that takes you through to where all the buses go from. You've also got the arcade down there. It takes you out to the DaVinci point as well. So at the end of the lobby, to the right, you've got a pin station. Down there you've got the Territory Lounge, Artist Point Dining, which is actually where you have the storybook dining. You've got your quick service, and that you can go up to the pools that way too. And then back this way you've got the spring inside the hotel that then flows out towards the pool. This totem pole outside the store is so fun, and you can buy like a miniature one inside, which we have done. It's going to be at home for us. I think these mugs here, they're like Snow White wishing well mugs. Here they are $25. These are currently in the outlets for $2.99. Just like any resort store, it has quite a bit of resort specific fashion, plenty of pins and accessories, And because it's a DVC resort also, there are some items of DVC merch you can get. Naturally, there's an open fire because it's Wilderness Lodge. You've also got plenty of swimming things like flip-flops and bathing suits, as well as sunblock and cooling towels. There's even some inflatables to take into the pool with you. Oh my gosh, these kids' Star Wars shorts are so cool. And again, because it's a DVC resort, you've got plenty of kind of healthcare items, anything you might need, as well as groceries. There's both chilled items, there's some frozen items, and plenty of store covered items too. They've even got everything you need to make s'mores. Okay, I'm not going to show you the main pool because I know there's going to be really loud music there and lots of people that probably don't want me hooking a camera in their face. So instead I'm going to show you the DVC pool. So you come out of this part of the hotel, which is where the Mercantile is, and then you head down towards Boulder Ridge. So walking down this way, you can either carry straight on towards where all the buses pick you up and take you to the parks, or you can turn left just here and that will take you through to the DVC area. So Wilderness Lodge has two DVC resort areas. You've got Boulder Ridge, which has been here for quite some time, and then you've got Copper Creek, which is where we own, and that's been around for a couple of years or so now. Boulder Ridge is in a separate building, separate from the hotel, and then Copper Creek was created by converting part of the existing hotel into villas and apartments, which probably means there's less rooms to actually buy and stay in at a normal rate now. So as we continue walking down this path, we've got Boulder Ridge here on the right hand side. To the left, this is the portion of the hotel that was converted into the rooms for Copper Creek. And as we keep following the pathway around next to Boulder Ridge, we'll get to the DVC pool. So this pool is for DVC members only, which means you can only enter by scanning your magic band at the gate. Does that not work? There we go. And now it's open. So the size of the pool is actually really great. The theming is amazing. It's super clean, and honestly it's probably the nicest Disney pool I've actually ever been in. Everything about it is so pretty. And you can even bring your refillable mugs down here because you can take them to the Geyser Point Bar and Grill because there's a refill station right there. So I've just left this gate on the other side of the pool and looking ahead towards Bay Lake. I can see Scott down there again. You've got some more themed areas where it's a bit more kind of railroad themed out here. And then you've got the reunion station here on the left, which used to be like a kind of club level type of situation for DVC members. You had to pay an extra fee per day, but you could have like unlimited snacks and drinks there. That kind of gone down very well because they stopped doing it after a while, and now it's just there for kind of activities and themed events. Sometimes it's there for private events. Looks like they're doing some kind of DVC class of some kind today. So turning away from the reunion station, you've got the boat dock at the front of Bay Lake here. Over towards that way past Scott, if you can see him there, you've got Fort Wilderness Campground. Over there you've got where the boat transportation from Magic Kingdom comes in, and beyond you've got Bay Lake Tower, which is where we'll be checking in tomorrow. And then across the front you've got the Geyser Point Bar and Grill, which we still haven't gone to and hung out in yet. We really do need to do this, and I don't know when that's going to happen because we're fast running out of time. So as you walk around the front of Geyser Point Bar and Grill, it just brings you to the main pool area of the Wilderness Lodge. You've got what used to be the bar here. It's now a spa. You can kind of have your hair and nails done there, I think, too. And of course you can't have Geyser Point without the geyser. This guy goes off every so often. as we just passed by the main pool area here, on my right to my left, what you've got is the other side of the Copper Creek area. And beyond the pool over there, you've just got the regular hotel rooms. And as we approach the lobby, you've got the main falls here. This is the water that leads out of the main part of the hotel and the lobby, where you've got the spring and the little bridge. And it's absolutely beautiful here, but if you want my recommendation, come out here at night time. With the lighting, it's just beautiful. And I know it looks like the water runs under the bridge here, but it's probably not the same water. It comes out here and looks like it feeds into the swimming pool. We've got the outdoor seating area here for our quick service, which is Roaring Fork. And then you can go in through these doors here, or up through the stairs there, to get back into the lobby. Just down there you've got Roaring Fork, which is our quick service restaurant. There's a small amount of seating indoors, but most of it's outside here under the canopy. And it's just a short walk up the ramp here, all the way to the lobby. Now all there is just a quick elevator ride back up to the 6th floor and our home. So there you have it. It's by no means a complete tour of the entire resort, but at least we've been able to share with you just some of our favourite areas around Wilderness Lodge. Anyway, now it's time for us to head over to Epcot. We've got reservations for later this evening. We're going to be watching illuminations while we eat our dinner. I can't wait. So it's a bit later. We are in the DVC lounge above the Imagination Pavilion. It's what, 5:30?
5:42.
Okay, so this place shuts at 6 o'clock, so we've got ourselves some drinks from the Freestyle machines, and we just need to make sure we finish them up and get out of here before it closes. Then we've got dinner at 7:45 at
The Hacienda San Angel.
Yeah, the Hacienda San Angel.
We're trying to time it so that we can get to our table for around 8 o'clock and draw our meal out so we can watch the fireworks from inside the restaurant.
Yeah, hopefully that's going to be fine. If not, we'll just finish up quick and get out in time for when it starts.
Well, if we get there for check-in as well, we need to ask for a window seat.
Yeah.
And like be prepared to wait.
There's no point eating if we're on the other side of the room and we can't really see anything going on outside of the window. So we'll just make sure that if we are stuck away from the window, we get out. Epcot is dead right now.
It's really quiet. It's really surprising, but it is quiet. Test track has about a 40-minute wait, but everything else is pretty much walk on.
Yeah, yeah. We came in, we did Spaceship Earth. We got a fast pass for Soaring, but
Didn't
we
need
couldn't
it.
do no 10-minute wait. Everything else is like 5 minutes. So we might try and get a couple of things in before we go, or we're going to go straight to World Showcase. What do you think?
Might get a World Showcase. We've not spent any time there. We're almost off week in, and we've not really spent any time at World Showcase.
No, we did kind of just walk through.
But we've done it deliberately because we know that next week we're going to be here practically every day for food and wine at some point. So.
And we have to come 4 times to get our annual pass holder coasters.
Coasters, yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, we'll catch you up later.
Catch you later.
Bye. So I bet you thought you were going to be seeing some illuminations right now, but
So did we.
Yes, we did. We're back at the hotel, and that's because I think we last left you when we were in the DVC lounge at Epcot, and shortly after we were last talking to you guys, it started raining.
It did, and it didn't stop raining
At all.
We managed. We kind of ran towards. We went to the character stop. So we ran to the character stop and went and met Mickey and Minnie and Goofy, and then it just the rain eased off a little bit. So we started to walk towards World Showcase, and just as we got to the lake, it started to rain again. So we ran into Mexico Pavilion, hung out in there for a bit, went on 3 Caballeros again.
Because you've got to.
Because you've got to, and there's not an awful lot else to do when the place is full of wet people. There, eventually, we had a reservation at Hacienda San Angel anyway, so we thought we'd just run across the walkway.
Well, we hung around in the doorway for quite a bit because then we
Super
realised
heavy rain.
that the rain was actually loads heavier by that point, and there was also loads and loads of lightning about.
Proper hurricane style rain, loads of lightning.
Yeah.
I wonder, how so? I was never going to play shelter. I think we're going to do the water show. We were just used to this. That was where you had? No, my hat.
So we ran across the walkway, and what we didn't know is that the walkway had about 3 inches deep of water, so it covered our feet completely. But we ran into the restaurant and kind of ate.
Well, we got in early. So here's the thing, right? Our reservation wasn't for another 30 minutes or so, but you know, we had nowhere else to go. Our feet were wet, we were wet. There was nothing else to do, so we just decided to see if we could get in early, and we could, so we decided to do that and eat early. The restaurant was pretty good. The food was really, really good.
The restaurant's good and the food was fantastic. Actually, the food was, if you like Mexican food, then you can't go wrong. It's really, really, really good. And a lot better than the food you get in the pavilion.
Do you think so?
That's just Salangao, isn't it?
Yeah, I preferred the food in that one, but that was years ago, so who knows. Service was a little bit, we had to wait quite a while for food, but
yeah,
we had time to kill. The funny thing was, we decided that we would go and watch Illuminations after we ate, so we made a fast pass for the viewing area, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a viewing area, fast pass for Illuminations.
Because actually, after all that lightning, it looked like the sky was getting lighter.
It looked like it.
And it looked like it was starting to clear out. It was hard to tell if it was still raining. There's certainly still a bit of lightning around in the area. But we kind of crossed our fingers and hoped for the best. Anyway, that didn't work.
Nope.
It just kind of got worse and worse. And the lightning got worse and worse and was really, really loud. And then by the time we came out of the restaurant, it was overhead. So we basically had to exit Epcot from World Showcase in the rain.
Via mouse gear.
Yeah. With no ponchos, no umbrella.
You know, it's what, if you come to Florida, you come to Disney, that's what happens. Get used to it.
Yeah, so we made it onto the bus in the end, all like drowned rats, but I think by that point we were just happy to be on our way home.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's how today's worked out. The good thing is we're staying at Boardwalk next week, and that means this week.
No, hang on. But first, we're packing tonight because we are checking out of Copper Creek tomorrow morning, first thing. We're heading over to Magic Kingdom in the morning. And we're eating lunch at Homecoming tomorrow at Disney Springs.
We are eating lunch.
And then tomorrow night we have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
I'm going to have to stop you there for a moment. I'm going to have to move this camera because my arm's going to fall off. Okay, that's better.
So we have Not So Scary tomorrow night. So we check out of Copper Creek in the morning. We are going to leave our luggage and our food with Bell Services because we are checking in tomorrow at Bay Lake Tower.
We are, and we're really looking forward to that.
We are, and what's really cool is that because we've got Not So Scary tomorrow, when we finish at whatever time of night that is, we can just walk straight back to the Contemporary or to Bay Lake Tower.
We don't have to deal with those buses after Not So Scary.
Kick out after Not So Scary when the buses are around.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So another full day tomorrow, but a new room, a new place to see, a new hotel, somewhere we haven't stayed before.
Yeah.
So we look forward to that.
See you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Bye.